That was a pretty weird noise.
It's his phone. It's always blowing up.
I enjoyed it. Ooh, gotta move that guy over. What's going on, guys? Andy here, Cut and Clean Lawn Care. I got a little bit of the sniffles today. Nothing too bad. My phone's telling me I need to watch Cut and Clean TV. That's weird.
It's very strange. Mine says that too. Let's do it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Man.
Hey.
I'm just waiting for the weather to stay at a normal, some sort of normalcy.
Yeah, because it's not even waves. It's just.
It is killing my sinuses, like just killing them. Like I was nothing but hoodie, long sleeve shirt, dude, the whole time mowing. I didn't get a chance to start till, I don't even remember, we were talking like 1, something like that, 12:31. Dude, and about 4 o'clock hit, it was warmed up really good. So I was taking it off and shit, but it's just crazy, man. What was it? It was 25 degrees or something like that when I was waiting for Braden at the bus stop. By the time 1 o'clock rolled around, it was like 56 degrees.
Like, yeah, I had snow on the deck yesterday.
Who's your daddy? What's going on? Dan Reffner. What's going on? American Carpenter. What is up? J Bird, hello all. He says hello to all of you. You all must say hello back. Arnon Lawn Care is in the house. Ralph, if you feel like jumping in, feel free, man. Let me know. I'll send you a link. But yeah, dude, just bought a Ram truck today. Hell yeah, dude. Killing it. Killing the game. I want a new truck pretty bad. I do. And that's just me being me. I don't need one by any means, except I am losing about 3.5 quarts of oil between oil changes. So it might be about time to.
Wanting a new truck is very infectious. Once you get that seed.
And I'm bad with that stuff, dude. You know that. You've been shopping with me. You should see how many places I went before I bought this truck. Jesus. I was talking brand new Chevys, but none of them had the cool stuff I wanted on the inside. Doing the EMS thing. There you go, dude. That's way more important than being on the live. For sure. You guys are in here hanging out, man. Make sure you hit the like button for me. I appreciate that. It helps me out. Helps my videos be found by other people that may or may not want to talk. Or even people that just want to tell me I suck and thumbs down on my videos. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. as long as they're watching, yeah.
Tell you how to do your job.
Off the next 4 days, though. Yeah, I get a lot of those. And he needs a 6.7 Power Stroke. Man, I don't think I want to deal with the diesel just because of the maintenance cost, honestly. I don't feel like I need the diesel for what I got going on. I mean, if I had like Bobcats and stuff like that and I was doing big landscaping, okay, makes sense. But yeah, any of these trucks are good to pull what I got going on.
I used to buy diesels. I had 2 diesels in my life.
Did you?
Yeah, I had an 02 6.7 liter. It might have been a 7.0. I don't know. It was an 02 Power Stroke, and then I had a 2000 Power Stroke.
Oh, really? That's the 2000. What was it? 2000. God, I can't remember the years. There was one year in the late 2000s that had real bad issues with death wobble.
Oh yeah, that was actually my 2006. I didn't own it long enough to find out.
I've seen people's videos. The steering wheel is just doing this, going down the highway. It's like, oh man.
And the only thing we ever hauled with them were groceries. I just wanted them for the rattle. 7.3. Thank you, American.
Yeah, I mean, I love the sound of a diesel, dude. I really do. I love turbo whistle, dude. I love turbo noise.
That is the only reason I bought it. And the 7.3 definitely had way more rattle than the 6.0. The 6.0, they tamed it down a lot. And now you don't even get any rattles at all unless you buy a Cummins and cold it up or start it up in negative degree weather.
Yeah. See, which I love my 5.0, man. But I really only love it when I have nothing on it. Once the trailer hooks up to it, you can just tell, I mean, that 5.0 is really not made for towing heavy stuff. But it's awesome as the truck by itself. It is a killer. But that's what.
You're talking about your NASCAR motor?
Talking about my NASCAR exhaust. Scare women and children. Make them jump in the boat. Speaking of the boat, I need to get that thing back out. Make sure everything's working. All the lights are green under there.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
It is, man. So it all works. Guys, we just got back. 2 days ago, we went to check out the hats. I'm wearing one. Randy's wearing them. Shout out to Merz Farm Equipment. Guys, go check them out on YouTube. Mitch is a great dude. He's running a shop out there. They got some of the coolest merchandise, coolest swag. I mean, it's crazy, man. We went there and Dude, 90% of the people were wearing his brand, just showing loyalty to the Merz Farm Equipment Shop, which is super cool.
Extreme brand loyalty there.
And he does a good job with it.
It's a farm town thing is what I consider it as, because, you know, when I was growing up, everybody was wearing our local truck stop.
Yeah.
And that was Ferris Truck Stop, or they would be wearing an AGP hat, or, you know, some other. There was only like 3 hats that people wore. Oh, Bartlett Trucking.
John Deere's a big one too. People are obsessed with John Deere's branding.
It's just something. If you wanted to say you were country, you wore that stuff, and that's what. I mean, people were coming in with Merz stuff. You didn't know who was an employee, and you didn't know who was just.
Which was really cool, man. And a bunch of old people, I'm talking like 70s and 80s, probably bought their tractors way back in the day from his grandpa, which is super cool, man. And he just brought a new 52-inch Pro stands last Friday and loving it so far. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. I love it, man. To the Top Crane's in the house. What's up? To the Top Crane.
Killing the videos. He's up to 278 now.
Yeah, he's doing good, man. He's got a good little roll he's on. Got done installing that dock on the Missouri River, which is a pretty cool video. Showing his controls, which might as well be a combine, because that's what I saw inside those combines.
Weren't those comfortable?
They're pretty ridiculous. Until he says the price, and I'm like, holy, well, $450,000. But still, they're so big.
Yeah.
Like when my video comes out, whenever it comes out later this week, you guys will see it. I got the 10 lens on. I'm standing back from this thing, and I still can't get the whole thing in frame, dude. It was so big. I've never seen anything that big. The tires are taller than I was.
Andy's video, he says it'll be out later on this week. If you head on over to G4 Outdoors, my video is already up on Merz Farm Equipment. It's
yeah, if you guys want to see what was pretty much going on at that ride and drive event, it's up right now on G4 Outdoors. If you guys want to watch it after this live, feel free, man.
It's not so much on the serious side.
Randy got to sit in the crane the other day.
I did.
What are you, a 6-year-old?
That crane ain't nothing compared to those combines, though.
I bet. Do you have a cooler and a heater in one? But yeah, the event itself down there, I liked a lot. The weather could have held up better, but man, he's got some inventory. He had over 90, did he say 90 things that you could ride and drive?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
92 is what he started out with.
That's crazy.
Just off the top of his head, and then he went to the window and looked and came up with a different number.
Stuff. Yeah. And he sold some, which is good, man. I always like to see people being able to actually sell some stuff and get some stuff going. But man, he had what? Grasshopper, the new Ground Logic sprayer / granular machines, kind of like Z-spray machines. Ferris, Simplicity, Big Dog, Massey Ferguson, Greason, was it?
Greener.
Something like that.
Did you say Ferris?
I said Ferris. And we had a long time to actually talk to the Ferris rep out there, which is really cool. I actually learned a lot about the Ferris mowers while I was out there. I mean, accordance to them, and I haven't tested a lot of Ferrises, so I can't just go out and say that. But he says they're all built to last. They're 100% built for the commercial mower. That's why the price tag is the price tag on them. They are a little bit more expensive. But yeah, I was talking about the stripeability between other mowers. He was talking about how they designed, I think it's like a flap system in between the deck and the plate, compared to a lot of other mowers have the rollers and things like that. And the simplicities on a lot of them, he was saying, even though a lot of those are geared towards the homeowner, have built-in striping kits as well, man.
Oh, yeah.
Andy, me and my 8-year-old daughter with me. What's going on, man? How are you? Portrait Lawn Care and Landscaping in Georgia. Massey Fergie, son. But it was cool, man. I wish the weather would have held up so I could have hopped on some stuff to really try. I really wanted to take that Bobcat side-by-side out.
Oh, yeah. I just about fired that up and just started rolling with it. But
dude, I mean, I'm a side-by-side fan, man. I love the one we have. We have a mule down at Lake of the Ozarks we use a lot. And, I mean, I like the workhorse editions. I mean, the Polaris 1000s are fun, but they're not realistic.
Oh, they're very real.
I mean, they're realistic if you have the, property to just do that. I don't want to go drive an hour to go ride that stuff. But I love the workability between, like the Bobcat and the mules and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have a lot of lower end. I wish I knew what size those were, because I had a Polaris.
I think there was a 5 something.
A 500? Well, that wouldn't be far off. I had a No, I guess it was a 300. I'm looking at a huge spider on my wall right now.
Shoot it. You got a gun? Somebody give Randy a gun. Have Doug go get it. How's that shoot cover working? The shoot blocker is awesome, man. I used it a lot today. A couple of new properties I have, they just put in a lot of new mulch, and it's really awesome being able to just not even change my patterns, change my stripes, just put that down, avoid it, open it back up when it's free. It's actually really nice, man. Gravely Atlas, and it's great. Yeah, Gravely Atlas is another one made by Polaris, just like the Bobcat's made by Polaris, but they have a lot of their own parts on it. The Gravely JSV is super nice. I like them.
So yeah, I had a
there you go, man. Portrait lawn care and landscaping.
A 350 Polaris, and I was surprised at the amount of torque that thing had running just off of belts. That's the only friction that you have. That's the only drive that you have is just ran off of belts. So they didn't slip or anything, but I actually pulled started a Toyota Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
That's a lot of torque to be putting on belts.
It really is, man.
I'm surprised it hooked up. And now we're talking about 20 years later. Yeah, those things carry quite a bit. Plus, its bed capacity was 500 pounds more than my bed. That's crazy.
That's nuts. And the cool thing about the Bobcat, I mean, obviously you're paying for the name, just like John Deere. You're paying for that name, but it has a ton of attachments for it. A lot more than any of the other ones, I think. But it's up there. You're going to do a giveaway, cut and clean. Not this one, but I believe I'm doing another Talking Shop live with Brian's Lawn Maintenance coming this Thursday, I believe is what we have it set up for. And there's a good chance I might try to give away something on that. Don't hold me to it. It's just my plans. But if I get, I know I'm working tomorrow. I'll be working with Blake from B&B. He's got some landscaping stuff he needs my help with. And then Thursday, I know I'll be mowing the whole time. So if I don't have time to get what I need, I might not, but I'm going to try to. That's for sure, man. Looking to get a blocker for the Ferris Z-turn. Everyone told me I need to go after market when it comes to those parts like the blocker and stuff like that. That's the main reason I went to Gravely. I have a hard time listening to people. I really do. I want to figure stuff out for myself. And this Gravely one has been working fine, dude. It's been working great.
I think it's a simple design, too.
Super simple. Like, what's to go wrong with it? I mean, obviously, you're going to need to clean it every now and then if you're mowing grass, but
just a metal piece slides up and down in a groove. That's the only thing that can go wrong is if debris gets in there and clogs it up.
I say the only thing I don't like about it is you're not necessarily 100% and 100%, but I would like to have it be able to come out a little bit. I guess this is it. That way it still kind of lets a lot more airflow out, but deflects towards the ground. Because right now it's either, you're here or it's up or it's down. I mean, I can do it halfway, but it still let stuff shoot out of ways. But I like it. Gotta go to my shop to wrap my new truck. Dude, awesome. Dan, hit me up on Instagram if not. I'd like to see it. Towed that Land Cruiser almost 2 miles with Randy's little four-wheeler. To the top crane, I could have used you this morning when I was having a fit of rage, but
oh yeah,
since you're full of knowledge.
That ingenuity.
Rob's handing like it was. I bet you would, Andy. Bet you would. But yeah, man, the Merz farm equipment thing was a blast. When he said, man, I really want you guys to come. We're out here in Nebraska. I was thinking, shit, man, I don't want to drive to Nebraska. But that drive wasn't bad at all, dude. It really wasn't.
It's because you weren't driving.
I know, but still, was that a bad drive?
Yeah, I almost fell asleep on the way home. That's just because I was tired. No, it wasn't a bad drive. It was
an hour and 30 minutes or so, wasn't it?
1:35, I believe.
Yeah, see, that's not that bad.
Dan, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, for sure, man. What's going on? You have my phone number. I didn't want to call anybody. I was texting Randy, and then I woke him up just because I like waking him up.
At noon.
I know. I was going to go, but it snowed. Snowed where you were at? You must have been in the Iowa area because everyone was talking about snow over there. It just rained for the most part while we were down there.
Just a little chilly and wet, and it really got too wet. I mean, I really wanted to drive some of that equipment, but it got too wet.
Yep.
And everything.
If I had the GoPro, I might have, but I don't want to mess that camera up. He answers when you call him sometimes.
Nah.
He's not sleeping. Randy's the sleepingest ass person I've ever met in my life. Oh, I went to bed at 5 a.m. Well, how the hell did you go to bed at 5 a.m.?
Yeah. Yeah, my job has my sleep schedule so messed up. It's not even great.
Didn't sing to stay awake. You were jamming to a couple songs. A lot of country. My nose, man. My nose is just running away for its life. I'm still skipping properties, which isn't fun. I think next week I'm just mowing no matter what.
Straight to voicemail.
I would too, man. And then I text you, what's up? You're an asshole.
If I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, it's hard to wake me up, man.
It's just my schedule. It's what I got to do. If I'm tired, I sleep. I'm tired all the time.
Definitely not like the GIE trip. I don't think we have a Danny this year. I think Danny's going with someone else. Thank God, which means I know I'll arrive alive.
Yeah. Yep.
Jesus.
That is nobody even understands.
It's crazy.
The term bad driving.
Keep getting called off. It's pissing me off. What do you mean called off?
Probably
might go to the GIE. I'm still planning on going, man. I just got to get a couple things in order. Is Randy still planning on going?
I have my vacation set for that date.
Okay. What blades are you running? I'm running the stock blades, man. I need high lifts. I have a new mower. I sold the 2013 ACI, if that's what you're talking about. But the brands on those were just basically Skaggs high lift blades that I was running on the Gravely. There was a XHT brand I would run. But with the new 2018 48 Gravely Pro stance, they actually changed the blade length a little bit, which kind of pissed me off because I had so many blades for that. And now I'm trying to find high lifts in that size, and I'm having trouble finding them. But it's weird. It's a 48. I always figure it'd be a 48. Same thing with 36s, but these ones are a little bit different. It has to do with the location they put the spindles and stuff in.
Yeah, they changed it just a fraction of an inch. And I know that Rob over at Mocan was having a hard time finding the part number just because it was.
Yeah. It's crazy. Because I really want some high lift blades on this.
Jimmy, have a good night. We'll catch your video when it comes out for sure.
Nobody go watch that. Shut him down all the time. I'll be watching it.
What is he lifting? What are you lifting to the top?
D's nuts.
Got him.
Got him. To the top. You should call him to the top like it's his first name. His last name's Crane. What you doing there? To the top. But yeah, man. Back to Furs Mars equipment. Merz farm equipment. The storefront's awesome. I love the building. Big old rustic, red barn looking, even though it's brand new. It looks super cool. Shout out to Jimmy. I know you can put more than that in the pile because I know what your wife does for a living. So just keep making that number go up. But I do appreciate that. Jimmy's adding to the giveaway funds.
Dang.
Gotta do some gift cards coming up.
Baller.
He didn't even leave a message. Here you go. I hate these guys. Everybody go check out To the Top Crane. If you haven't already, make sure you guys go subscribe. Tomorrow's video is a bridge. Adding any services this year? Absolutely not. I'm sticking to what I need to do. I'm a fan of the lawn maintenance. I could be making a lot more money doing other things. I would need the equipment for it. People always ask me, why aren't you doing landscaping? Why aren't you doing this? As a solo owner operator in the middle of mowing season, it's hard for me to set up time to do a lot of those jobs by myself. So if I can just stick to a schedule and what my business model is, I feel I do the best that way.
No mulch. Would you do mulch if you had?
Yeah, that's super easy stuff, but it sucks doing all those jobs by yourself.
No bricks or anything.
Nah. Not too much. What up, fellas? I want to jump on and say hey before heading to the factory. He must be an Oompa Loompa and work for Willy Wonka. Oompa Loompa, Oompa Dee Doo. My name is D Gentry. How about you? Real Therapy. I used your code for my equipment defender trimmer rack. I love your videos. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate you using the code. It does help me out when you do that. And I hope you enjoy them, man. I definitely hope you enjoy them. I enjoy mine for sure. $5 towards your plastic pads. You need to get unstuck. That's right. Dude, I was looking on Duluth because To the Top Crane.
I scrolled for hours.
I was to say, To the Top Crane texted me yesterday. He's like, man, you need to get these mats. I think those mats are actually made for the snow, but they should work on anything actually. But yeah, dude, I got sucked into looking at DuluthTrading.com for hours, dude. So much random stuff on there, man.
I thought it was just a clothing store, but it turned into a...
Dude, the underwear stuff's so funny, dude. It's got like a cartoon of a dude with like doing the splits and stuff. Big fat guy. So random, man. Duluth Trading. You're welcome. Heck yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, anyways, back to Merz Farm Equipment again before I was rudely interrupted by To the Top Crane's $5 donation. His merchandise, I think, is on point, dude. I think he's doing a really good with that storefront when you walk in. TV behind you is entertaining. Yeah, dude, I got all my video games.
Get my screen up here for a second. I love his logo, and it's not straight, which is cool. It throws you off a little bit. It's designed that way.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be.
I love it. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, the TV behind me, it's got all my video games on it. Every arcade game pretty much ever made. Nintendo, Atari, Sega, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, all that stuff. Glad you enjoy it. If you see a game you remember from when you were a kid, dude, post it in the comments below. But yeah, man, when you walk into their storefront, man, and you're hit with all the little knickknacks, all the little Bobcat trailers, tractors for the kids, a lot of collectible stuff. And then you have so much Merz swag there, the hats, the shirts, all kinds of stuff. The branding is on point. That's something you don't see from a lot of dealers and even other places you can purchase things. What would you call it? Not so many, not box stores, but what are you going to call those stores?
I was actually reading comments. You got another.
Anyways, but yeah, you don't see that too much. Like you'll see Stihl stuff there. If they sell Echo, they'll Echo clothing, but they never really have their brand.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like we can say Rob from Mocan, actually. There should be some Mocan stuff for people to purchase, I feel. Maybe some shirts, maybe some hats right there, to a little display when they come in. Get your branding on. Everybody should get their branding on.
Yeah, especially when people come in to buy a mower, if they like your store, they're happy to wear your apparel.
Exactly. Or even throw in a free shirt with every mower purchase or something like that, just to make someone feel like they're getting a little more out of it. And they'll still be able to wear your brand as advertising. Things
even
like that.
Though I take off the dealer badging when I buy my vehicles, but because I feel like that's free advertisement. They can pay me to put that sticker back on there, but no, I'll be wearing this Merz hat. As soon as my Gravely hat goes bad, I'm going to be wearing this Merz hat for a good 7 months.
Even my trailer, I was in works with Doolittle on it, but I actually purchased it from Rob at Mocan, and I physically put a Mocan sticker on my trailer because I support him and what he does. So if you support it, you should always show it. Brothers Lawn Service, I used your code for a blower rack a couple days ago. Well, I hope the blower rack works out for you, man. I definitely appreciate using the code for sure. Absolutely. Stihl or Echo, I use both. I don't really have brand specifics when it comes to that stuff. I just want it to work. I don't care what it is.
You do have Stihl and Echo, and when I'm out mowing with you, I just pick whichever one is more convenient at the time.
I like the Echo for random little tiny yards because there's not much to it. The Stihl is always coming out if it's a little beefier of a project because it has the power to knock down anything. The Echo, not so much. The only thing I don't like about the Echo is I don't have a commercial grade Echo. I'm using the SRM 225. And I don't like to run a guard. I like to run my string super long. And the Echo SRM 225 is just not made for that.
Super long.
None of them are made for that, but the 100RX definitely is going to hold up a lot longer to that abuse. Adding any equipment, I'm adding the new 2018 48. I have been announced as one of the new Gravely ambassadors, I guess they would say. So I think there might be some equipment they might be wanting to send me to demo and do some other stuff on. I don't know about so far as adding for purchases in the business. I know I'll be purchasing the new 48 for sure. But it's kind of hard sometimes. I mean, as a business, you do need to make business purchases, especially when it comes to tax season and stuff like that. But man, it's hard for me to buy a new 36-inch stander when I have a 36-inch walk behind that's paid for and makes me money nonstop. It's difficult. Selling any cut and clean or G4 shirts, Jeff Pratt, man, I've been planning on doing this forever. I got it set up on my website to actually sell merch on there. Plemons, what's up, dude? I appreciate the $1.99. Everyone go check out Plemons Lawn Care if you get a chance. But yeah, my site's set up to sell. Me and Randy were actually talking about it. I just got to figure out how I want to do it, I guess. Do I want to buy a bunch of shirts and have them stockpiled and do it like that? Or would it be easier to go third party and have them deal with it? I don't know yet. We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, and on the G4 side, I don't know why I'm stalling. I need a kick in the taco to actually get
a kick in the taco.
Yeah, the boo taco, because I don't really have
taco. What kind of taco?
Boo taco. So I really want a design that's simple, loud, and easy to cut.
Too cheap for the $2. I was so close. One more penny I would have had it. If I just would have mowed one more yard last week.
It was that one bale of pine straw that cut him short.
I'm telling you, man, it's difficult to be a graphic designer if you don't have the skills. I can come up with ideas and draw them out on paper, but God forbid I'd be able to replicate that to a computer somehow. I'm not good with the photo stuff. Really not. Taco run for Doug to the Porter. Taco? Get this face going on. Yeah, man, I definitely recommend Fiverr for something like that, because Fiverr, I believe, is who did my design for my logo.
This hat, and the reason why I like this hat so much.
Where's the other hat at? Because that hat should be on Doug.
I'll have to run and get it. But the reason why I like this hat so much, and it's the reason why I said Plemons has the best hats out there.
Plemons has cool hats. It reminds me of like
it's the color,
a mansion with like a big old gate that's getting ready to open up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The big gnarly gates. That's what his logo reminds me of. Sorry, so late. Thompson's Lawn Maintenance. What's up, man? Thompson's Lawn Maintenance out of Independence, Missouri. Awesome video, Plemons. I'm solo. I just keep mowing and mowing. I hear you, man. We all keep doing that, man. See what I started? It's raining super chats now.
Did you see why you got shorted a penny there?
Yeah, because I got stuck. I'm still dropping dirt out of that mower as I drive. Clumps of dirt coming out everywhere. See, Plemons said Fiverr did his logo. That might make you a good reason for you to jump on Fiverr there, bud. Richie has killer hats, and Richie hasn't even sent me a hat, so screw Plemons. Nobody subscribed to him. Everybody unsubscribed to Plemons because he hasn't sent me free stuff yet. I'm all about the free stuff. Logos, fiddleheads. Freaking snowing here again. That sucks.
I told him that I wanted a hat, and then he made a video and told everybody to go to that company and buy our hats from that company. But the problem is I wanted my hat from Plemons.
Right. Autographed because he's super cool. To the top, man. We'll see you later. Andy, you should have called Jimmy to get you out of that sticky situation. That would have been dope, man. We was talking about it too, and he was texting me. It's like, I could have took that mower and put it on your trailer for you. That would have been great. You get stuck in the mud. Who calls a crane? I need a crane to get me out of this situation.
Yeah, that's crazy. It would have been close to 100 gallons in diesel just to get down there.
Oh, yeah. You know what the other thing that was cool about the Merz farm equipment deal? That boxer, that old boxer he has. Gorgeous dog, dude. Super cool dog. I love boxers, man.
Can't remember his name. I had it.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it like Mack truck or something like that?
No.
Landboard, my guy still hasn't called me. Glad you said something. I'm calling tomorrow to find out why they aren't done yet. Give me the number, dude. I'll call him tomorrow. What's going on, Embroidery Company? This is Andy with Cut and Clean Lawn Care. I'm calling on behalf of Plemons Lawn Care. Where is his order at? If you guys do not tell me in T-5, 4, 3. I'm making a video, 2. What's going on tomorrow? 1. Negative review. To the top, removes a stuck mower. Man, if I can get Gravely to send me a 36-inch stander for free, I'll let him drop that Encore off the top of that crane. I guarantee I would do it. Just like that, dude. It's like, hey, Gravely, hey, man, you guys know I'm a product ambassador now. Send me a 36 for free, man, so I can have this guy drop my Encore off the crane. Completely full of gas, and under the deck, I'm just going to duct tape Tannerite, and we're just going to let that thing go, dude. I'll salute it on the way down, and we will call it a day. Oh, man. Guys, I got a video coming out soon on these LED headlights this company sent me to try out, and I love them. The headlights are awesome, but you guys will get such a kick out of this video, dude. I was having so much fun making it. Talking about how much horsepower my truck has and how the original Coyote was to be named the Penguin 3000, but Pete got involved, so they had to change the name. I was going on rampants. I was cracking up when I was editing that video. I don't even remember saying half the stupid stuff I was saying.
They just rolled out. I know.
Being quick off the top of the head and improv, dude, are like two of my things that I'm freaking great at. That comes from my battle rap days, though, man. I'm really quick off the top of the head.
Yeah, if
Speaking
someone
of
wants
dogs,
to say,
I just got a boxer bull mastiff named Scooby. When we first moved in this house, we bought 2 boxers, brothers and sisters. Layla was one, named after one of my favorite songs, Eric Clapton. I don't remember what the other dog's name was, but they both died within a week from parvo because the place we got them from never gave them their vaccines and stuff like that. And it was horrible. I was so pissed. Don't get me started on 36 standard. Been waiting on that as well for a month. Gravely rep let me down. Who's your Gravely rep? Let me know. I guarantee I know him. I'll freaking call him. Who's your Gravely rep?
it's not Will for sure.
No, Will doesn't go down that far. Gravely wouldn't even let me demo a 36 standard. I went to John Deere. I can get that taken care of. Who was that? It was Hustler or something. Me and Danny were trying to demo, and they said, we do not demo mowers. If you want to test one out, you go to the dealer and test it out on their grass. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. You expect me to go to the Ford dealership? Be like, hey, man, can somebody drive this truck around so I can see it since I'm not able to drive it? Oh, no, better yet, just let me drive it around your parking lot so I can get it up to 15 miles an hour and park it. Great idea. Who does that? You got to try before you buy, man. Check out the right mowers. Saving Green love his. That's what's difficult about mowers. Some people have good experiences. Ask Blake what he thinks about Wrights. His broken half. Like split right down the middle and broken half at the frame. Some people have good experiences. Some people have bad experiences. That's life. You're talking about mass-produced items. You buy 10 of them, 3 of them probably going to suck.
Yeah, that's like mine. Even though it's not commercial, my Cubbies last me over 10 years now. Absolutely love it.
Ride a 36. That's crazy, man. Gravely foot pedal standards is everything. I don't understand why other standards aren't rocking the foot pedal for the deck. Yeah, for sure. That thing saved me a couple times. Like driving on new properties and you miss like a water meter you didn't pay attention to. I can just instantly raise my deck and I never have to take my hand off the controls. And I start, going one way or going the other. You don't have to freak out. You just lift the deck up. Stay calm. Move on. It's got its pros and cons. That's what I always tell everybody. Sorry for the sniffling, man. My sinuses are killing me, dude. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, pros and cons. It's all about the features, what you want out of it. Do I think Gravely has the best cut quality? Absolutely not. In my area, they don't. But the features make up for it for me. I'm still not having a double cut. It does great. When I worked for Blake earlier, was it earlier this week? No, it was last week. Thursday, Friday. I was working with Nick, and I used both the Skag V-Ride 1 and 2, which I have a video coming out on that, I believe, tomorrow. And the cut quality is great on those, but they're not Big Man certified, and they're e-brakes on the opposite side, which I can't stand because I had to take my hand off operator control to use the e-brake on the V-Ride 1. On the V-Ride 2, if you step off of it, the thing dies because it's a safety switch in the platform. So, I mean, they got wonky things with them for me.
That platform safety switch was not thought out very well.
I'll tell you this, though. The thing drives great. It rides awesome. I'm not going to knock them as a company. I think it's a great mower. But to me, the Gravely Pro Stance just works better for me. I kind of like being behind the mower. I honestly do. Because I can kind of slide my mower up under stuff and still stand on it. I don't know. It's all personal opinions is all it is.
What if you needed to squeeze that on your trailer sideways and you had to lift that pedestal up
on
the
V-Ride 2?
yes.
You'll never have to because it's over the wheels. So as far as the wheels can go back,
Okay, well, what if you wanted to squeeze it into a trailer to where you had to stand on the side of it to motor it in there?
And then you do a backflip off the side of your trailer and you look super cool in front of your clients. You got to think about this stuff, Randy.
I'm trying to stump you. What if it's in an enclosed trailer?
Nobody uses enclosed trailer. That's just stupid. If you have an enclosed trailer, cut it in half and make it a open trailer with high sides. Everybody knows that.
I'm done then.
It's free air conditioning. As you drive it, you get a nice breeze going in. Your mowers stay cooler. Everybody knows this stuff. All the people that bought enclosed trailers, from my understanding, don't have homes and actually use those at their houses. They've been doing that since the early 1320s, before Jesse James was even born. People were just, boom goes the dynamite, setting hooks. I mean, 5, 6, 2-pound bass. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. I went on a rampage. I don't even know what I was talking about. Right dealer, cool. Love Gravely. Just John Deere customer service in the area. John Deere branding. Just watch your new video, Clemens. Elliot. My John Deere climbs hills like a spider monkey. Hell yeah, they do. What's going on from Alabama? X mark for the win. Fart towards the wind. Is that what that means? Fart towards the wind?
Yes, always.
I am Southern. They are going to let me get one in a couple weeks. Right now, I got a collection until I am trying out in a couple weeks. What's your favorite thing about the Gravely brand? So far, I have loved the people I have worked with. I love my rep. I love my dealer. Look at Brian's Lawn Maintenance. He's throwing out $10 because Brian knows me and Brian will be live Thursday evening, and I'm going to use his $10 to give away something.
I will continue up with that. The Gravely brand is the customer service, the owner participation.
Great. Yeah. To me, they've been great. I've heard horror stories from other people that have had bad experiences. Anytime I've ever dealt with Skag, I've had, a great experience with them. Danny, on the other hand, has had bad experiences. So it's all personal relations. And everyone knows Danny's not the easiest person in the world to get along with.
Huh?
He's very stern. He's very, you know what I'm saying? So it makes it difficult. But customer service is still important, no matter who you are. The brand itself has just been really good to me. The mower itself, like I bought my mower before I even dealt with Gravely, before Gravely ever seen me in any of my videos putting out pro stance stuff. I bought that mower because it worked best for me. Being 6 foot, 275 pounds, it's a heavy machine, and that's kind of why I went that way. And just the fact that they reached out to me, means a lot, man. I'm just a guy trying to make money mowing grass.
But you still have the best line of communication that I've ever seen. You've got Rob.
Yeah.
You have Will.
Yeah.
You have
not every dealer, not every rep is Will. That's what sucks for people. Some people to a lot of people, like reps wise, it's just their job. They really don't care that much. Will is like the first person I've met that like cares and like knows all this crap about mowers as a rep. He knows all this stuff, knows everything.
And drops what he's doing to go do his job, which
absolutely
a lot of them don't. They just push it to the side for a couple days.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then you have a girl that does marketing. I don't know her name.
You got Jessica, you got Natalie. There's a couple.
Natalie. Yeah. And then you have straight to the top, the Aaron's boys.
Yeah, you'll never get a hold of them.
Never.
No, they're hard to get a hold of, but you got to remember all the stuff that's on their plate. Steven, he'll get a hold of me every now and then, but he's kind of new to taking over that position. He's still learning a lot, but it's difficult, man. You got to think when you're that high up in the company, it's hard to drop what you're doing at all time. It's difficult. Stoked to try a Pro Stance 52. I think you'll like it, man. I enjoy my 48. I would love to go to a 52 if all my clients would widen their gates. Another shout out to Brian's Lawn Maintenance, dude. Thanks again for the $10. I appreciate that for sure.
That's pretty cool.
Make sure you guys go subscribe to Brian's Lawn Maintenance if you aren't. And like I said, we are definitely trying to get together and do a live for you guys Thursday. Me and Brian will be on there just BSing and talking with you guys. New trimmer rack on the mower. I've seen those setups before too, the trimmer racks on the mowers. And if you got the big properties, that thing totally makes sense to me. If you're mowing like 4 acres, who wants to go back to the truck to get the trimmer and go out? No, if it's already on there, just knock it out. Super cool idea. My rep is a lifetime of sales. I was Gravely fanatic till my K dealer ruined it. Yeah, dude. That's what happened to me with the Encore, besides just the dealer. $10 is how I buy subs. It's awesome. Yeah, but I mean, I hate that dealer. Like, there's nowhere to park trailers when you're in the store. It's just shoulder to shoulder, and it just sucks. It's a crap experience. That's why I literally drive an hour to go to my dealer. Just they're better. I want to go to the best dealer I can. I have to say Gravely, but Will is a good guy. Will's a great guy, man.
Richardson on the hats.
Yeah, they're Richardsons. Chant Singh Vasa, I believe his hats are Richardsons.
Model 112 adjustable.
Ooh. Our original reps for a brand I use, which will go unnamed, absolutely stink.
I'm kind of disappointed. Whoa.
Thompson's Lawn Maintenance. I appreciate the $5. Everybody go check out Thompson's Lawn Maintenance. If you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Thompson Lawn Maintenance. He's out of Independence, which was where I was born and raised. So that's cool.
Kind of disappointed in these hats, though, because they're a lot like Plemons, and Plemons needs to change the design up. He's got the flat bill, you know?
I think Plemons should get rid of his hats, take the logo off, and just put Merz on there.
He should. And, you know, in my life, it's always been about the curb bill.
Getting a Gravely Pro Turn 260, but got a better deal. See, here's the other thing I like about Will. When I was talking to him, and Gravely was talking about, hey, if I was to choose 3 pieces of equipment, what would they be, and reasons why or whatever. I don't know about the sit-down platform that well. And I was like, man, I think I would like to get like the 200 or 400 series and like a 52. And Will goes, dude, you do not want a 52 in the 200 and 400 series, even though they're a more expensive mower, probably a little more bang for your buck and everything. But he said in the 100 series, they give you a little bit skinnier of a tire, not by much, but enough to where you can trim stuff out a lot better, to where the deck sticks out just a hair more and you can get in and out of stuff. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even know that was a thing. But just the fact that my dealer has all this information and knows all this stuff, not my dealer, my rep for that area, is pretty cool.
Someone wants to be like Danny. That's the first time I've ever heard that comment.
Andy, I need you to teach me how to use Photoshop. I need to learn how to use Photoshop, man. I haven't used Photoshop since I was 16. I actually use a platform called Canva. It's a free app you guys can use on your computer. Just go to Canva. I believe it's canva.com.
Correct.
Super easy, dude. Just go to Google, download what ping images you want to use, and you can just do it all from there. Super easy.
Yeah, you don't even need to download that site. It stays on the site. They save
any
of
information.
Your images.
Yeah, any information or images you put on that site stay on that site, which is super cool. Rock the 1121 Richardson's 112s. I say, what's that 1121? The 112s.
Yeah, one
for future subs. Everyone go check out Thompson's Lawn Maintenance.
Just 112.
But yeah, man, to me, I use Canva still. I told Danny to use it. Danny does use it. He just has no idea what he's doing. He'll figure it out, though. Something Danny needs to do, and I have this conversation with him a billion times. I almost hate having it. I feel like a dad, and I'm having to tell my kid 500 times to stop stomping his feet. It's like, Danny, he's like, man, I'm having trouble getting 6,000. It's because you haven't posted a video in 6 months. Post. I could post every day. I choose not to. It takes too much of my time. I want to try to get up at least 2 to 3 videos a week for you guys, man, because I enjoy doing it.
And I want to grow my YouTube, but let's go live on Instagram.
Yeah, I know. I tell him the same thing. He's like, man, I want to grow. And he goes live on Instagram. I'm like, well, if you want to grow your YouTube, why don't you go live on YouTube, man?
Question of the day, Brian. I want to know as well.
Hold on a second. Let me go through these minor specifics. Not very similar. Why I'm looking to demoing Toro Grandstand this year to be like Danny. Cut and clean. What are you doing? You're stealing my brand. No, I don't care.
I have logos already made up for you. Cut and Clean, Wisconsin.
There you go. It's mine. Just put a WI next to it. The grandstand's not bad. Danny's got himself a new little striping kit for it, which I think will make a big difference. Secret's out. Danny's a saint. Andy, can I expect to see you at GIE? Yes, we do plan on going to GIE. I just got to get some stuff in order. But yeah, I definitely plan on going. Randy plans on going. Me and him plan on going. I didn't get to hang out with Brian too much there. We also had a bunch of crap going on. Obviously, we're both two different areas everywhere running around. Man, this year I say this every year. And by every year, I mean the last 2 years that I've been there. I always go, man, I just kind of want to walk around and look at the stuff. And then I end up getting obligated to do different things. Like how they had the, and I hate saying it, but it's me. And I have to be true to myself. The YouTuber meet and greet thing they did, I will not be going to it this year. It doesn't work for me, dude. I was having anxiety attacks. I was having panic attacks, dude. I was throwing up when we left at the parking lot. I have this disease, dude. I have bipolar disorder. I have anxiety. So I don't do good in those situations with that many people like that. I don't have the space to free my arms. So if it's in that cavern again, in that cave, you guys will not see me there.
Oh, the cavern. I thought you was talking about the parking lot. Yes.
No, the parking lot was fine, man. But that cave situation, hell no. If that's going on again, I will not be there. But I absolutely plan on going to the GIE. Hopefully to have dinner with Brian's lawn maintenance again. And if I have your own images, you're going to format the factory. That's just the thing. Me too, Jay. He sharpened his blades. He sharpened his blades. He's got a question mark on it. I don't know how to. He sharpened his blades. I don't get to see anyone, man. So hectic, dude. It's super hectic there, man.
Brian's lawn maintenance. I do have a question. Have you ever looked up the analytics of whether people like your out on the town vlogs or your sit down vlogs better?
As far as, are you talking about Brian's lawn maintenance? Or are you talking about Fullerton Party 2?
FPT.
I was about to say, because I don't think he's going out on the town with his employees and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are subscribed to Brian's Lawn Maintenance, make sure you check out Fullerton Party 2. And I'll say this with all honesty, I would rather watch Fullerton Party 2 than Brian's Lawn Maintenance, because when you're in the lawn and landscape industry, like I am, I'm always mowing grass. The last thing I want to do is watch more people mow grass. I support everyone. I'm subscribed to everyone's channel. But when people ask me, hey, man, did you see so-and-so's new video? I'm like, man, I don't want to watch anybody on a mower, man. I'll be honest with you. I just got done mowing 12 properties. The last thing I want to do is watch someone else mow right now. But I love the Fullerton Party 2, man, because it gives you a chance to get to know people as people. And that's why I really like doing, he just got paused because his wife came home with his food. But that's why I like doing the talking shop thing that I do. I like to know people as who they are, not who they are on the internet or who they are as their company. I want to know people as people, man. Fullerton Party 2 is up and down. That's the curse of daily vlogging. Yeah. It's hard, man. It's hard. But, man, just like anything else, as long as you're dedicated and you have the time and you're constantly posting, man, there's only one way for it to go, and that's up. As long as you can stay in everyone's eyes, man. That's what it's all about. That's a lot of editing, man. It's definitely a lot of editing. Southern Style, man. We'll see you later, Southern Style. Thanks for coming by. And I grew up editing, dude. That's what I did all through high school, a little bit of college. I did for social media, or not social media, for media broadcasting, editing, stuff like that. But, man, I spent all day editing videos yesterday. I think I knocked 6 or 7 of them out. I just kind of got waiting to release every couple of days type of deal. It's like I'm so burnt out on editing. And the editing the video itself's not bad. It's the then having to upload to YouTube, then having to do your tags and your description and your title, and then get on Canva and make a thumbnail. It's like that's the stuff that kind of drives me crazy after a while.
Yeah, I spent about 8 hours making 4 videos, and then I think I spent about 4 hours today making the thumbnails and tagging all the videos, getting them in order, playlists, end cards. Yep. All of it.
The end screen annotations. Editing can be tough, but it depends, man. I mean, I can knock editing out in 20 minutes, depending on, as long as I have a segue of thoughts ripped up for the video at hand, I'm great. But if I'm just shooting miscellaneous stuff, I hate going through all that footage and watching it all to figure out where I was wanting to go. But usually I have everything all scripted the way I want to film it. It just makes editing so much more easier.
Yeah. Yeah. If I start out with a flow in mind, it goes a lot quicker.
Yeah, because you know how you want the video to be. How long does it take you to make a video? A regular video, dude, I can knock it out in 20 minutes. If I have my whole thing set up. Because I even record the same way, man. Because I don't sit there and just miscellaneously do stuff. It's going to be one take and it's going to be a perfect clip. I don't really have to do much to. I don't have to edit stuff out. It's just going to be ready to go. But like the Merz farm equipment video I had coming out, it took me forever to edit because I was letting someone else do it. I was letting Merz talk about what he's got going on in his shop, and it's not my thoughts, it's his thoughts. So I can't remember all that. So I have to go back through. I have to watch the whole thing and make sure he didn't have any pauses or awkward moments. And you gotta clean it up for everybody.
And then you have film footage at the end of all of your film footage that belongs in the middle because you'd forgotten something you want to fill in for something else. Plus
B-roll. Trying to remember what B-roll I want to use for certain things. I was explaining that to Randy. I was like, B-roll can be more important than your regular videos for the most part on the topics you're talking about, as far as engaging someone to watch it.
Shout out to what is this?
Ocean water. Do you like it?
I don't taste coconut, but yeah, it's decent.
That's what I said. It's not. It says it's like a blue coconut thing, but it doesn't have like a strong coconut taste to it. I like it, man. Are y'all on your regular mowing schedule? We've been mowing in South Carolina since late February. I just pretty much started, man, and I still had to skip a couple properties. I'm still skipping some, but yeah, I'm running the route for sure. 2 to 3 hours to do a basic editing. God, what do you just leave a GoPro on for hours and hours and hours and hours? That's tough, man. This is what I'm trying to learn to get some videos going. Yeah, dude. Think of it like a script to a movie. Like when you are getting ready to shoot something, have that movie in mind. Sometimes I'll literally take a piece of paper and write the stuff down I want to do. Like I have a trailer hitch video coming out, and I wanted to start off talking to my old trailer hitch. So I'm laying on the ground and I'm talking to it like, this has been this way since the beginning. It's not you, it's me. It's not. Ever since I met you, I was just always thinking $175 for a trailer hitch. What's going on? So I'm having like a conversation with my old trailer hitch, and I have a story like leading up to getting a new one. It's, I don't know. I like to make some kind of a story out of stuff.
Clemens, enjoy your day tomorrow. Be careful. Have a safe day.
20 minutes, 1 hour of footage. I'm just like, shoot me now. Or 10 instant dislikes. Exactly, dude. I wish, and this is honestly, if you dislike just to dislike, okay, cool. You're a super, super cool guy. But if you dislike the video for a reason, I wish you would tell me why, because I'm just curious.
That would be nice.
Yeah, because I got some people that literally dislike the video and they're like, man, the music sucked. Cool. That's fine. Dislike it if you don't like the music. I can't change your music opinions. Same thing with the people like, man, get rid of the music. I just want to hear mowers. I don't. I like to make I like to make my videos the way I like to make them because I love music. I'm big into music,
Yeah, dude, you need to change your music. All right, dude, you need to quit watching my videos.
Like, how about this? How about I don't change the music? How about you hit the mute button and put on whatever the hell music you want to listen to while you're watching my video? That's the easiest way to change the music. Sorry, I got to use NCS music. They won't let me play Pantera and Tech 9 all day. Shoot, I can't even disassemble a gun on YouTube anymore. But yeah, you can't. The hardest thing about YouTube is you can't please everyone, and you can't take the negativity, dude. That's why I started a new thing, man, and I hope more people adopt it. But a new thing is, and you'll see it in one of my other videos, anybody who leaves positive comments or good comments, quality comments on my videos, I'm going to scroll through. I'm going to find the one I like the most, and I'm pinning it to the top for everyone to see. Because there's no point in being negative the way life is nowadays. The world's already kind of going to crap. There's so much drama, so much crap going on. We all just need to be positive and work together, no matter what it is. No matter what it is, we all need to work together to achieve a common goal. There's no point in me saying crap about somebody, no point in someone else saying crap about me. It just doesn't matter. It's the internet, guys. It's the internet. You can't please them all. You can't please any of them. See, I don't get too many negative comments. I just get the dislikes. And I think it's because people know when they leave me a negative comment, I'm going to have something to say right back on it. I just don't think I get the negative comments that much.
Back up to the top. Do you use cue cards?
I don't actually use cue cards. Not really cue cards. I do topics, I guess. Like I got one over here. Little dry erase board. Can't really see it. It's got some stuff written on it. But I'll set this to the side kind of. It just says certain things. So I remember when I'm talking about something, I believe that's from when we were doing the Merz farm thing, just letting know what they got. I put grasshopper on their big dog so I can remember what he's got going on, what time it's from, all that stuff, because I don't want to go back and edit it because I'm forgetting stuff. So kind of like cue cards. Kind of.
Have you ever dropped a customer because they were a pain?
Not because of them, but because of their property. I had a client that I was doing. They had like 5 kids. And I told them, like, hey, I don't mind cutting the yard, but I can't spend 30 minutes picking up all these toys. Like they would let their kids play in the backyard and stuff and just leave their crap. It literally looked like a kid's room from the inside was in the outside. One time I did it. I was just throwing it all on the trampoline. You couldn't even see the top of the trampoline anymore, just full of stuff. And I finally got annoyed with them. Like, hey man, I can't keep coming and picking up all these toys every time for this price, man. Like I'm not doing it. But it's kind of rare. It's a rarity. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is my quad goal. My squad goal. What was that? Put that ish in my hand. I can't remember. Well, I remember the movie though. Little man, or you owe me, oh. Jungle Love. Oh. You're right. Man, it's a proven fact. If you surround yourself with good people, good things will happen. Awesome video. That's true. Nope, I don't even know what side my tattoo's on. This side right here says save yourself. It says save yourself right here on my arm. It's a reminder to quit doing things I was doing when I was 18 through 25. I was hanging out with a group of crap people. And I wanted to change my life and do exactly what you're talking about. Stop hanging out with people that are there to drag you down and start hanging out with people that want to watch you succeed. And that was even a thing with work when I was working, man. And I was telling people, hey, man, I'm getting ready to quit. I'm going to start doing my lawn care thing full time. And all you hear from all these people that are stuck in these jobs and they're miserable because they want to be doing something else. The only thing they're going to tell you is, man, you're going to fail. You'll be right back. You'll be right back here in no time. And the reason they say that is because they're scared to do what they want to do and they feel stuck. They don't want to watch you succeed because they're too scared to succeed. And you cannot surround your people like that. Like if I was talking to Randy and I'm like, hey, Randy, I got this 2-acre job. I'm going to start mowing, dude. I'm making a bunch of money.
Don't do it. Not worth the money.
He's doing that. You would never see me hanging out with Randy.
No, that's going to take you 4 hours, dude. You'll never
do it, dude. That's stupid. Don't. That's stupid. You shouldn't do that. Why should I not do that? Yeah, you don't want to hang out with people that are telling you can't do stuff. And the majority of the reason those people are saying that is because they're scared to go do those things themselves. At least that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I don't know. Negativity happens at Quick Trip in the morning before the day even starts. Is that what that means? Quick Trip? Getting gas? Hey, Andy and G4. Sorry, I just sat down on the computer. I saw the notifications. You were live. Hope all is well. I really like the new mower, Andy. Yeah, dude, everything's going good. I'm glad I got the mower out of that mud. She's all cleaned up. Will, speaking of Will, we were talking about reps. He actually called me today while I was mowing that corner lot. The lady that doesn't, do anything to your yard. It's like always all dandelions and stuff. He's like, hey, man, I was just calling to let you know that I just watched your video. I think it's bullshit. You got my brand new mower stuck in the mud. I was like, well, where were you? Why didn't you pull me out? See, but that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of people I get to work with Gravely. And I feel bad for people that say Gravely sucks because of a dealer experience or their rep. I hate that because those are the people working for a company that are letting that company down and giving them a bad name. Yeah, I'm glad in my area I have good people to work with, man.
That's not a quality rep if they're not.
Yeah. That's true, man.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Ever had a problem with dog poop while mowing a yard? I always have problems with dog poop while mowing yards. But I don't make it an issue. I just think of it as life. Like Forrest Gump says, it happens sometimes. That was a horrible, horrible Forrest Gump, by the way. How far are you from Lake of the Ozarks? 2.5 hours or so. I go to Lake of the Ozarks all the time. Got a little lake house down there. It's not mine, but it's in the
Brian,
families.
have a good evening.
Where's Brian? Hey, fellas. I'm Audi 5000. People do that. He put 5K. My head's just thrashing. I'll catch you fellas Thursday. Let's do it, like with each other.
I was going to watch.
Now you're definitely going to record it. People be mugging me at Quick Trip. Can't wait for you to fail. People are funny. Ask Randy what I think of random people. I don't. I just sit there and honk my horns at him and do stupid stuff to him. I do, dude. No, this wave. You dude, it's hard to get another dude to wave at you when you wave at him like that. And when they do, they feel stupid. Like, and you're just, who does that wave? That wave just throws people off, dude. I love it.
Yes. Just the wah, 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 wah.
And he puts his hand up and then realizes what's going on. He's like, what the hell? I feel like I'm stuck. Make it super awkward. People are afraid of change.
Merz.
And something. They're 2 cents because they're not meeting their own goals. Yeah. But you can always tell if someone's coming from a real place. Not negativity, but they're good at explaining it. A good example to me is Joe Rogan, his podcast live on YouTube with Brendan Schwab. And him and Brendan are freaking really good friends. And he's having a talk with Brendan about why he shouldn't fight anymore. And that's hard, dude. When someone's super passionate about fighting and has worked their life for it, and you're just having to hear a friend be brutally honest with you, like, dude, you've been getting knocked out the last few times. You're going to get brain damage. I don't want to see this happen to you. You have other stuff going on in life that you can pursue and be great at. That's coming from a different angle. You know, that's coming from a friend. But yeah, it's difficult to kind of get the thing. Just curious. How did you get hooked up with Merz Farm Equipment? We're looking to start doing business there. Merz reached out to me maybe like a year ago or so. He was talking about YouTube. He watched my content. He enjoyed my content, and he just wanted to learn more about social media and YouTube. So I kind of helped him out and just put him on a path to kind of do a little bit better with social media. And he's doing great, man. He's actually in here right now, Merz Farm Equipment. I'll tell you this much from going to the ride and drive event, even though it started raining and we didn't have a chance to ride anything. He has so much stuff in inventory compared to other dealers I went to, which is super awesome. The storefront's great. All the customers that were there were happy wearing their Merz brand. It was just a different world to me, man. Super cool to see. And they're good people, man. Mitch is a super nice guy. He's been nothing but nice to me, man.
Yeah. First time I met him, he was a super down-to-earth guy.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen his face.
Yeah. And you're talking about a family-owned business. A lot of family wrapped up into that place. My wife's letting me know that she took the trash out for me.
Out a girl.
Looking to buy vacation property there. It's good, man. Just be careful where you buy at. Mile markers are important if you're looking at investment, I guess. He said that wave. Those are some sweet hats, dude. The Merz hats are killing the game, man. I love the Merz hats. It's gray and black. I took the last one you had on the shelf. I dig it, dude. The gray and hat's awesome because gray goes with everything. And Braden's been playing with his Bobcat nonstop, putting his little Spider-Man on the floor and lifting Spider-Man up in the air.
Not the tractor trailer?
His little skid steer. Nobody plays with that tractor trailer because whoever that guy is on the side of it, I can't remember who it was. Who was it? Rodney Atkins?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi-yo, I love your videos. Gaming with Benny, what's up, man? That's my favorite when kids get the toys. Those are my fans for life. Exactly, dude. Whoa. I'm being spammed right now by Gaming with Benny, and gaming spelled and crackly. I didn't want to point that out, but I did. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Just slipped out.
I'm sorry, gamming with Sydney. But yeah, man, my calf hurts so bad from being on my knees all day, if you guys know what I'm saying. Been on my knees all day. Randy, don't make that face again or I'll kick you in your taco like you were saying earlier.
Boo taco.
Yeah, call it what you want, call it what you will. Say it to my face. I need a good reason to kill. Yeah, I had a long morning. Man, I was surprised I was able to start mowing at 1 and still get 6 or 7 properties done. By 6. Hooked on phonics. Remember the speak and spell? You remember speak and spell? You're old enough for the speak and spell.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E. Like the voice was so like demonic. A, E, I, O, U. Like it's like scaring the crap out of me as a kid. Get this speak and spell out of here. Scared to death. Have you seen my baseball? 3 good. I think he's Spanish. I'm going with Spanish. Puedo usar baño, mire, vete a la guapalongasa. Yo tengo los gatos en los pantalones, por favor. Me say agua, no soy atamira. If you're Dominican, you know what mira means. Mira, mira, mira. Dominicans always say mira, which means look. Mira, mira. He's on his knees all day. Dude, it was a super long morning on my knees all day. For all you watching this, these 2 guys are the coolest guys. They're just a couple of guys willing to help others. Their generosity has helped me grow on social media. Shout out to Merz Farm Equipment, man. If you guys are in here, make sure you go subscribe to Merz Farm Equipment. And that's what it's all about, Merz. We were actually talking about that a little earlier. It's a group thing, man. If you preach negativity, you will never succeed. If you're a positive person, you do stuff for others, things like that. I'm more than willing to help anybody figure out anything they're wanting to do if I'm able to. And I would hope anyone would return the favor for me. It's that kind of stuff. What days of the week do you not work? I never know. I never know what days I do or do not work. Sunday. I try my hardest not to work on Sunday. I try to leave at least 1 weekday open to go fishing because I would rather go fishing on a weekday than the weekend just because of how crowded it is.
Yeah, it is nice to have weekdays off.
Dude, it really is.
Wednesday morning, just get out on the lake. Nobody is there. It's just you. The water is glass.
Oh, yeah. And not even just the lake, but just in life. Because, I mean, you can get so much more stuff done during the week. Everybody's open.
No lines.
Did you remember being younger and just living for the weekend? Like, I don't have a weekend anymore. It's awesome. Because you know you're failing at life when your favorite day of the week is Friday night. Like, well, Friday's here, dude. Yeah, Friday. We got the weekend because I hate my job. That's a horrible feeling, dude. When you forget what Saturday and Sunday is, that's when you know you're living life to the fullest, man. Saturday and Sunday doesn't even matter to me anymore. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Yes, I got the mower all cleaned off. It was horrible. I wish I would have cleaned it off right after I did it while it was still muddy, but I just kept using it all day. It was all jacked up, had 1 wheel that was completely brown, but it all dried up, which was horrible.
I did see that in your video.
Oh, yeah, just rock it. Let's keep going, man. Keep your head up and just keep on going. Always be willing to teach if others are willing to learn. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I've already told Merz what he needs to do. I hope he does it because I would love to see a channel using that angle. I want to know what's going on inside the dealership. I want to know the ins and outs of being a dealer. And I'm not talking about a drug dealer. I'm talking about a dealer of mowers because I know what it's like to run a lawn care business. But I want to know what it's like on the other term when I take my mower in, when maintenance needs to be done, when warranty work needs to be done. There's a lot that goes into different business models. I think it would be a cool angle to do on YouTube, like a once a week, this week at Merz or whatever. I think it'd be kind of cool to show what kind of stuff they had to deal with or stuff they were able to fix or sales they were able to do. I think it's a cool angle, man. How did you get the mower out of the mud? Yeah, I wish I would have kept recording, but I called Blake and I had him send Nick over. Nick from B&B came over with, what's that called? The Skag. Yeah, he came over with the Skag. Tied me up before you go. Leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. And gave her a little pole so I could just squeech on out of there.
Minute with Merz. That's cool.
Minute with Merz. It's going to happen. There you go, dude. It's all about content. That's what people don't get. People get lost. Like, man, what do I film about? But if you have like a thing, like a minute with Merz, and you know you're going to do that every week, that's something you can do on top of what you're already doing, which is your mowers and talking about them or talking about this. So having a thing, whatever that thing is super important. Will you do fertilizing? What's your address? I'm about to get a client right now. Hey, what's your opinion on stand on or walk behind for mowing hills? My Gravely Pro stance does great on hills. My walk behind does better on hills. I think a little safer in that region. Walk behind is just a good all around mower. It really is. Yeah, you're a lot more productive and faster on a stand on for absolute sure, but walk behind is your best all around mower. Like there's nothing a 36 walk behind can't do. It's like one of those things. It's like Anchorman. Will you read anything off the teleprompter? Forgot about that movie. You have Rob for that. Like that, Merz. Yep, he's been doing it. He's been doing it on Facebook because Rob doesn't do anything on YouTube. I wish he would, but Facebook works good too, man. Doing those little live videos. It's good to show your clients what's going on, man. Do I do fertilizing hardcore? Not really. I stick to the maintenance, man. I have not used the Gravely powered backpack sprayer, but I will this coming up week or two. I'm kind of waiting for the stuff to start doing what it needs to do so I know what I need to spray. I'm
hopefully
still kind of waiting on.
Hopefully you can wear it more properly than Blake did.
Did he do a video on it?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. Did he look goofy?
He has straps going all over the place. And finally, he asked
wrapped
Natalie,
around his neck.
You're like, Natalie, how do you think it goes on? And she's like, well, I think that the thing goes on the front of you.
Did he do it on Blake and Nat?
You mean like the tank? No, it was on Blake's Lawn Care.
Oh, was it?
Or B&B, but she thought that the tank went on your chest. Yeah, he's just got straps all over the place, and it's just dangling off.
Yeah, the V-Ride 2 works hands down way better than that V-Ride 1. I have a video coming up tomorrow. For sure, man. 6 weeks here, dude. That's awesome. Spray some Roundup and call it a day. Put my logo in the middle of their front yard with some Roundup. That's advertising, man. You want to see some stripes? Green, brown, green, brown.
Green, brown.
What is this? It's new. Don't worry about it. It's going to be great. Just don't worry about it. Blake was a hot mess in that video. That's how you know it's all fake. That guy doesn't do. There's no way that guy does lawn care. There's no way.
That and the spray nozzle that he had on there, he wasn't sure how to operate that, so it was just a blast.
I'm gonna punch him in the face tomorrow when I see him.
He couldn't get the fan mode or soft spray, so it was just a blast. And he's complaining, I don't know how to adjust it.
This thing sucks. It just shoots in a stream.
It goes 34 feet, but I can't spray it like that because they got a nice yard.
Well, it's good to be able to just, get a scope mounted to it. Something real good. Take your time. Hit a dandelion from 50 yards away, man. Actor. He's all fake. I got to work with that guy tomorrow doing some landscape jobs.
Is it just mulch?
I don't know if it's mulch or actual landscape jobs, because when I asked him what he needs to do tomorrow, he just put landscape.
Ooh, that means tough work.
Not for what he pays. You'll see me sleeping in the truck. Better bump that cash up, bro. My calf's hurting. Heck yeah, man. But again, you got any other stuff you want to talk about with the Merz farm equipment?
They're far away. I don't foresee me doing any business with them just because of the distance.
Oh yeah, it's difficult.
But I will definitely stay in touch with Merz. I'll come out to any of the events.
Yeah, any open houses, those events, they're a blast, man. And like we both kind of said, I don't know, like you might have seen more than that stuff than I have, but growing up in Kansas City, I don't get to see those big combines and stuff like that. And it's actually really cool how massive those things are.
Yeah.
They're ginormous, man. Yes, I have used a brush cutter before. Will you ever get a sit-down mower? I've been in contact with Gravely, seeing if they wanted to send me a 52 sit-down just so I could demo it and kind of see if it would work in my business model. But I know how productive I am on the stander. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't really have a lot of the big yards, man. Big properties. What are you over there giggling about?
The last one.
If you need an audience for the landscape job, I'm free. Me and Blake and some dude watching us.
Just watching. Don't know who he is.
Some random dude. He gave me a sandwich earlier. Yeah, but I like the setup they have down there. If I lived in that area, it'd be super cool.
And the farm stores that I've been to,
yeah,
I wouldn't say that his store is bigger, but his inventory is crazy,
dude. Yeah, massive. That's a killer inventory.
And
a lot of money wrapped up in inventory.
The store is cool too.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Especially the whole Massey Ferguson theme of the building itself.
Like you said, they've been doing that for over 60 years, dude. Massey Ferguson. That's a long time to have a business relationship. So you know it's a good one. For you to have their back for that long. You know,
that is right, Thompson. They have the Kubota.
So, Coleman Equipment in Smithville has an event April 28th. I ain't going. Coleman don't do nothing for me. Except for try to rip me off on 100 RXs. I only deal with people that are nice. Everyone at Coleman's and Butthead. I don't know. I'm just making that up. I really don't deal with Coleman too much. I don't go to Coleman too much, man.
I go to Coleman because I have to go to Coleman.
Did you like the Ferris? Yeah, dude. The Z2 was up there. The rep for Ferris was up there. Super nice guy. Super friendly. Had a lot of long conversations with that guy about all kinds of different mowers. But yeah, man, he's about those Ferrises, man. Ferris, they had Grasshopper. But the only bad thing is I didn't get to test much out there because we got caught in the rain. They had that Ground Logic sprayer / granular thrower, whatever you want to call it. I thought that was a super cool machine, man. I would have loved to try that stuff out. And the Grasshoppers. I've never used a Grasshopper before. With the deck in the front. Would have been different.
Never used a Grasshopper, but I'd like to.
Yeah. Why not? See how they work.
Have those cool tread patterns. I wouldn't think you'd want to do very sharp turns on them. I think you'd dig a ditch pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't know. Should have said a camera. Oh, if we need a cameraman. I got you now. If you need some dude to sit there and watch you.
Even weirder with a camera.
Yeah. Now I got some guy over here just standing here looking at us with a damn camera. And he's taking photos. He's got one of those old ones. It's like a throwaway camera where you click, 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 click. And he had the flash on. It was the middle of the day and sunny. Like, what are you doing, man? A lot of people use Grasshoppers, man. The big farmers use Grasshoppers. Like the diesel. They like the color. I don't know where I was going with that. I lost where I was going. My nose. I
can't believe that one on the side of the building had 1,000 hours on it,
and it looked brand new.
Yeah.
Where do you say that came from? The school?
Yeah, it was
Parks and Rec or something school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got around here. Big yawn. Wright Standers and Skaggs, probably the main two companies for this area. Disposable cameras. Super funny. Got my disposable camera. Well, Randy, we're about to wrap this up. It's 10:20. Been on here for an hour and 20 minutes.
All right. How many people's in here?
12 people. Not bad. Not a lot of conversations going on. Grasshoppers are great mowers. Have a great cut. Bags as well. Yeah, I try to stay away from bags as much as possible. I don't want to bag anything. Let me mow and let me go. It's in the Bible. What is it? God, I can't remember what it was. Greg Chisholm 3:16 or something like that. That says, "Thou shalt not blag." Thou shalt not bag. The idea is there, though. It's even those big dogs. I don't know. From looking at the big dogs, I'm not a fan of the front arms for the casters and the wheels. I wouldn't want to curb hop those standards, man. They just don't seem
LED lights on them.
Yeah, but they have LED lights. That make a big difference when you're coming for, if you're looking for a mower to last. LED lights, man. My truck has LED lights and it burns through 3.5 quarts of oil between oil changes. I'm out, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you later. Man, my dump charges me too much to bag lawns, man. Kansas City ain't about that life. Wow, 6,000 hours. That's killer.
That's crazy.
What's the best stander mower? There isn't one, man. You just had to try them out and find out what works best for you. From trying them all out, I found out that the Gravely Pro Stance works best for me, but I can't tell you to buy one, man, because I don't know if it's going to work best for you. Thou shalt only mow, edge, trim, and blow. Yeah, man, if you got a dealer that has a lot of different brands, that'd be my best advice for you, man, is just to go try them out, because you're going to find one you like a lot more than the other ones.
Yep.
For sure. Yawning in the microphone.
Yawning. He's tired. Everybody, I am Randy with G4 Outdoors. If you would head on over to YouTube or Outdoors, hit the subscribe button. I just put out a video about
guys.
Merz.
This has been Randy with G4 Outdoors. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. He just put a video out about Merz farm equipment.
Oh, there you go.
So you started talking about yourself and you lost a person in here. Do you do dethatching? Dude, my clients don't even know what that is. These are all services I need to get into. When I get the capital to buy said machines, I will.
That right there is so true.
Yeah, dealer support is better than having the best mower. Absolutely, dude. There's 50% purchases for everything you buy. This goes to cars. This goes to anything. 50% of your purchase is your dealer. The other 50% of the purchase is what you're wanting to buy. I agree with that comment. But guys, yeah, we've been on here for about an hour and a half. Unfortunately, there's no really the X-Mark and Skag anymore. Well, X-Mark and Skag are both good machines, man. They're both good machines. Just find out what dealer you like better. But yeah, guys, like I said, me and Brian's lawn maintenance. I think his name's Brian over there at Brian. No, his name's Martin. Martin from Brian's Lawn Maintenance.
Brian's.
That's what I should have done, dude. How good is that? You're just a dude, like you're Randy, but you named your company like Alex's Lawn Care. Like it has nothing to do with anything. But Thursday, me and Brian from Brian's Lawn Maintenance plan on going live on my channel Thursday evening around 8 o'clock or so is what we're planning on doing. But you never know what might come up. But we do plan on it. That's what we're planning. It's a plan. It's written down in my journal and my diary.
Sounds like a plan then.
But guys, I'm Andy. with Cut and Clean Lawn Care. And the other dude in here with me is Randy. That's Andy with an R. From G4 Outdoors. As I stared deeply in your eyes. I've never made eye contact with you guys. But now that I am, I hope you appreciate it.
It's quite awkward.
And I know Randy would appreciate it if you went over to G4 Outdoors and subscribe to the channel. It's something me and him have been working on together as of recently. We've been doing a lot of fishing and things like that. I think you would enjoy it. So if you get a chance, go subscribe to G4 Outdoors now. Guys, man, it's been fun. I appreciate everybody who slid some donations in here. I'm hoping I'm not too busy. I'm hoping I can go pick up some Amazon gift cards, and I'm hoping I can do some giveaways on the next live with Brian's Lawn Maintenance Thursday, man. I'm hoping, I'm wishing and thinking and hoping. It's hard to just let the people go, man. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I want to watch a movie. I was trying to watch Winchester last night. I finally got a stream of that up. Big horror movie fan for you guys who don't know. But guys, I'm going to quit yapping. It's hard for me to do because I'm obsessed with talking. It's just something I like to do. I like to talk. I got boxes over here. I don't even know what this box went to, but it's here. It's on the pool table.
I'll try it one more time.
Okay, try it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Nope. Guys, I just want to say thanks, everybody, for coming in and joining, man. I appreciate all the likes. Like I said, I got a lot of videos rendered and ready to go. I'm going to try to space them out just a little bit because it's something I like to do. I don't like to flood with content. I like to give you guys the utmost quality that I can. So tomorrow I plan on having a video coming out. It'll be me helping Nick from B&B Lawn Care because his helper didn't show up. But guys, Randy G4 Outdoors, go subscribe to the channel. Andy Cut and Clean Lawn Care. I appreciate you guys as always. You're always giving good comments. You're always giving me topics to talk about, and I appreciate that. And when it comes to live, guys, Player One looks like a cool movie. There is streams out on that already. When it comes to live, guys, I plan on being on Thursday with Brian's Lawn Maintenance in the evening. Guys, these are 2 fingers. These 2 fingers mean peace. I'm saying peace to you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.